Coming at you from Lady Boss Chick University. It's a beautiful day today, and today we're going to cover the basics of having your fan page, building out your fan page to increase your Facebook visibility. This week on Lady Boss Chick University fan page and community, this week we're covering Facebook visibility. So we're covering how to make yourself more visible on Facebook. And like I always say, please excuse the noise, everybody. As you know, I have the kitties here with me, so they could come in at any time, and there may be a little background noise, so excuse me for that. So we're going to hop right to it. So one of the main ways to increase visibility for your business on Facebook is to build out a fan page. So for those of you who don't know how to do this, that don't know how to build a fan page for your personal brand or your business, this video is just going to cover like the basics of how to do this. So we're going to start today, and I'm going to show you. I have a lot of fan pages that I've built out for some of my stores, some of my online e-com stores. And as you can see, if you go home on your profile, to the left, that's where all of your pages will be listed, and they'll show up over here to the left. And there are also other ways to find your pages and to manage your pages, but we're not going to get too in depth with that, okay? So if you look over here, you see all the different Facebook fan pages that I've created on all kinds of different topics. So today what we're going to do is we're going to create a scrapbooking page. And what I want to do is I want to target people who are in love with scrapbooking, who love to scrapbook. Now, it's not really my expertise, so it's not something that I normally do, but you want to get more targeted, and that's what a fan page will allow you to do, especially if you're running ads on Facebook or you have products in your e-com store for people who love scrapbooking. Creating a fan page is a great way to draw in, to attract a base of customers who are fanatics about scrapbooking. And that's what you want to do. Get more targeted, right? So you can find your buyer. So what we're going to do is to create us a fan page. Let's see, we're going to go down. And I've got all these notifications popping up on my screen. Let's see here. I've just got a ton of these here. Okay. So underneath pages, you're going to see here that you're going to find, it says on the left, create a page. We're going to click there, okay? We're going to click there to create a page. And what we're going to do, I like to create, especially when it comes to certain niches, I like to create a community, okay? Because on Facebook, remember, we're here primarily to engage, not so much to sell. So when you create a community, people feel like they're joining and they're being a part of something that they're really passionate about. So this is a great way to attract the right people into our community. So probably 1,500 people have like I love knitting. I'm sorry, not knitting, but I love scrap. Let's see. Scrapbooking, probably everyone has I love scrapbooking. As you can see, all of these people are coming up for I love scrapbooking, okay? So I'm not going to do I love scrapbooking because it's too many people doing that. I'm going to put my own personality into it. So I'm going to say something like scrapbooking is my thing. So that's going to be the name of my page. Scrapbooking is my thing. I'm going to get started. Okay. Guess we can't use exclamation marks. Let's try again. Okay, so we're going to get started with the page. So you definitely want to say in your title whoever it is that you're targeting. So if you're targeting scrapbooking, you want to be clear about that. So you definitely want for that to be, in your title. Scrapbooking is my thing. So when you go to tell people what your page is about, you basically just want to be brief and you want to be clear. Typically what I do, because I advertise for my pages, I'm just going to say, if scrapbooking is absolutely one of your favorite things to do, comma, like this page. So I'm basically, and I hope that I'm spelling that right, but anyway, I'm basically reaching out to, you know, the person who scrapbooks. I'm saying something that they can absolutely relate to, and then I'm telling them what I want for them to do, okay? Here, under here, you can put the name of your website. I'm not going to put that in right now until I add some scrapbooking items to my store. Once I do, I'm going to link them right here directly to the collection of scrapbook items in my store, okay? And then we're going to save the information. Now, the key here to building a great fan page, do not skip this stuff, guys. Don't skip the important stuff. A lot of people just want to hurry up and throw up a page and they want to skip this stuff. This stuff is important. I'm able to grow my following very organically, okay? And I'm able to do that because I take time to fill out this stuff. I get likes out of nowhere to my page without even running ads. And I think a big part of that is because I take the time to fill out these things. So I'm just going to do a quick over. I'm going to jump over to Google. I'm going to go to Google Images. What I want to do, I just want to grab a couple pictures for my scrapbooking page. I love scrapbooking. I'm going to type that in, go over to Images, and I'm going to find one that appeals to me most really quickly without spending too much time. Let's see. I mean, there's so much stuff that you can choose, guys. I mean, it's all over the place. This one's cool maybe for a banner, maybe for my header, but that looks a little small. Let me see. So I'll probably do this one like for my profile picture. It's pretty basic. So scrapbooking, profile. Okay, and then I'll probably pick another one for mine. I probably spelled that wrong again, but I'll probably pick another one. Let's see, a banner maybe. Banner. Okay, I love scrapbooking banner. You'd be surprised the images you can find in Google Images. I mean, as long as they're not necessarily owned by anybody else. You know, it's so much stuff that you can scrape from here. I'm trying to find something that really stands out for me. Okay, that would really look right. Let me see, something like this. What's this? That has a, I don't know if that has a, this is a really cool picture, but it's kind of small, so I don't know if it'll work or not, but let me just try it, okay? So I'll just say scrapbook banner. Okay, guys, and then I'm just going to quickly go over here. You know, don't overthink it because we want to be productive and just get stuff done. So I'm going to import from my computer real quick, scrapbook. And I'm going to grab my profile picture out of there really quickly. Okay, I got that in. I'm going to go next. I like to add my page to my favorites so that I can easily find it. As you can see, I have a lot of pages. So just to be efficient on Facebook, I like to add to favorites. Okay, and then I'm going to go, I think, did I do that? Okay, cool. I'm going to go next. Now, your preferred page audience. It's very important, bosses, that you fill this information out. Just take a little time to set it up right the first time. That way you don't have to come back later. So what would people who are interested in scrapbooking, you know, be interested in? You know, what you can do, and I'm not sure if you can do this here, but what you can probably do is do your due diligence. Do your research to find out what these people are already connected to. And you can put those interests in here. I haven't really had time to do this, you know, right now, but I think that you can find a lot of the interest in here. I'm thinking probably a lot of women would be interested in scrapbooking. I'm probably going to start age 21 to 65, and I don't know, you know, one way you could look is, let's see, a scrapbooking magazine or something. Let's see what comes up first for scrapbooking magazines. This is called Mixbook. Let's see, creating keepsakes, scrapbooking magazines. Let me see. I don't know if it's any out there. Paper crafts, home. Okay, maybe we can try something like that. I don't know if they're going to come up in here. Paper Crafts. Okay, Paper Craft Scrapbooking Magazine. A pretty good amount of people like this, okay? So this is, you know, somebody that you can target. So, and now all these other suggestions are going to come up. So all you really need is one sometimes, and then Facebook is great with offering you all these suggestions. So I'm only going to pick a few. Let's see, Scrapbook Expo, the Scrapbooking Club, Scrapbooking Cards Today. I mean, these audiences are great, guys. It's just like a whole lot here that we can choose from. Emboss, something called Emboss. Scrapbooking Made Simple. These are like magazines. These are all magazines that you guys can target. Now, somebody who's really, really into scrapbooking, they're definitely going to be into some magazines, okay? So I'm just going to, you know, do a few. I love scrapbooking. Let me see, the Scrapbooking Club. I'm just going to do a few. I'm not going to do a whole lot, okay? And then I'm just going to move on. I want them to be able to speak English, okay? And then I'm going to save it. So just that small step, creating your audience, is going to let Facebook know, okay, what type of people would be interested in this page. And you'd be surprised the kind of organic traffic that you're going to get to this page. So we're going to add a cover. We're going to add a cover quickly to the page. Upload your photo, the one that we found. Let's see how that works for us. So let's look for the banner that we found on Google Images. We're going to upload that, okay? And it looks a little blurry, so honestly we may have to find something bigger. And you want to, you know, you want to make sure that it looks right. Let's see, scrapbooking banner. Okay, we want to probably get a bigger one. Let's try to just make sure it looks right. Okay, and so that way when people visit the page, you know, they're, what's this one? Life's a Story, So Scrapbook. It looks like somebody really made that one. Let me see. I love scrapbooking. Let me try. I'm going to, let me see. How big is this? The size is going to really matter. I don't really like that one. Let me see. These are just like banners and stuff. So this isn't probably a good search. Let's try I love scrapbooking again. And let's see if we can find a pretty good size. Something that we can use. I don't, let's see. And this is taking me a little longer than I wanted to. Okay, but right now I'm just going to use whatever image, okay, just to get me through this video really quickly. We just want to, bigger is better than smaller with this, so you just want to make sure that you've got something big enough, and then you can kind of like work with it from there. I'm thinking over 1,000 pixels to begin with, and it won't, see, that one's perfect. Okay, so there we go. I love scrapbooking. This is really a nice image. Okay, so we just want to make sure that everything is spelled out properly. Okay, and that's what the key is. Okay, you can add your scrapbooking here. Make sure you add your about. The page tips are really, really great. They're going to come up on your right. Facebook is going to help you to build your page. Help people take action. Write a post to connect with your page visitors. Create a username for your page that's easy to remember. Okay, so a username, a lot of times they're not going to let you create that right away. They're going to tell you that you can't, but you can come in here after your page has been active, okay, for a few days, and see, they're not going to let me yet. Okay, so once your page has been active for some days, you can come in here and create a special username for your page so people can find you. And you just want to go through, guys. You just want to go through. You can even add a shop section here, and I believe you can actually connect your shop, okay, with your Facebook page so that you can showcase your products on your page. That's going to give your shop more visibility. Okay, So basically what we want to do with the page, go through your settings, make sure that everything in here is set up. The key is just really filling out everything. Make sure the page is published. I don't let just anyone post to my page, so I'm going to change this. I want to review posts by other people before they go on my page. Whether or not you want reviews, I'm not going to put reviews on my community page, okay? Let's see. Whether or not you want to take messages to the page, I definitely keep that on. Can people tag your page? Let's see. You can restrict by age, country. You can block words from the page. Once you start advertising to the page, we'll talk to you more about this feature where you can actually block different words like fake or cheap, things like that to your page. Cheap. Definitely you can turn on like a profanity filter if you want to, if you don't really want a lot of profanity on your page. Let's see. Similar page suggestions. You can choose whether or not your page is recommended to others. You definitely want for your page to be recommended, so you definitely want to leave that checked. Okay, so there, you know, and these are pretty much, you know, can just be left alone. Okay, so there, go through all of these, guys. Click on all of these and just make sure that everything is, you know, covered. Post attribution. You know, if you post as yourself to the page, you can get more visibility when you're posting to the page if you want that, from your personal profile. In this case, because it's one of my e-com stores and I really don't care if people in my personal profile know about it, I'm just going to keep it to post as scrapbooking is my thing. I'm not going to post as myself. Page roles. I mean, you can add other people in to admin your page if you need to, like a VA, and you can give them different rights, you know, up and down on here. Okay, so you can do that. So there are just a lot of things that you can do with that. And so I just suggest you go through. I just wanted to show you the basics of creating a fan page. I don't want to keep going on and on in this video because we're going to cover a lot more in the coming videos. But this just gives you a basic idea of what it is to create a page. We're basically going to go in and create our first post to the page because we don't want for people to come to an empty page. Okay, so that's all I'm really going to cover right now, guys, on creating a basic fan page. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Once again, this is Dallas coming at you from LBCU, and we will see you soon in the next video.